some things are just more interesting and better than other things. Such as this nice little cleanup sleuth. It's got a nice bright light there, you can see. Yeah, and you can see the material in there perfectly. I just like the whole design. I think it's a really cute little design. It is all printed, you know, 3D printed. Okay, now we got a little bit more light to it here. Yeah, you can see we got a nice switch here, right? Turn it off and on. And it has a 9-volt battery. It goes in there. I took a little piece of that double-sided tape stuff. I didn't pull off the double-sidedness. I just folded it up there and stuck it behind the battery so it doesn't come unplugged. It needs a little piece of foam in there or something. Anyway, it certainly does a nice job at lightening up the box. That is for sure. I really like that. That's super duper. It's got this nice little lip right here that he, of course, built into it, and he's got an LED strip stuck up there, you know. And yeah, it really works terrific. Let me show you here a little bit. I ran actually a whole bag of 1 gram worth of pay dirt. It's a Snake River pay dirt, and I cleaned it up to kind of a normal concentration like you would have, just like we would normally clean anything up. You know, you get down to just your cons, but then you got all this black sand to deal with and some of the other heavier material. And of course you can use a roly-poly and get off most of the magnetized stuff, magnetic stuff, ferrous stuff. See, it's got a lot of gold up there, right? It's got about 1 gram in there, is what the package said. I believe it. Looks like about 1 gram. Anyway, that's what I did. Basically I ran it through this thing, just shoveled it through about as fast as you could go, and of course caught the tailings. Then I panned the tailings and I found a few little pieces of gold. Nothing terrible, but I did a whole bag of pay dirt. A whole bag of pay dirt. I wasn't cleaning up the cons. It was like sleuthing, not cleanup sleuths. So anyway, I didn't do no cleanup sleuth part. I just was doing that. But anyway, I took some of that material, actually all of it, the cons, you know, and dumped them into this pan. And like I said, I panned out the tailings. I found a couple little micro pieces of gold, but this being Snake River gold, this is of course Idaho gold, and yeah, it's got a couple bigger pieces in there, but that little tiny stuff up there, right? That little tiny, that's kind of the normal Idaho stuff. And so this is a good pay dirt to buy to test this thing, because it's like my normal stuff around here. So anyway, I got it up really fast right now. I wouldn't run it this fast typically if I was going to clean something up. Of course, you can see the way it comes through there, right? See how it's got just a nice little trickle in the middle? And out here we're basically just barely coming off, you know? I run it maybe just a smidge hotter than that at first. Something about like that. I've ran it fast a few times and whatnot. You can run it super fast and it catches just about everything. It'll blow a couple little pieces through if you're just scorching, you know, if you're running like this, you know, like that. Where this is about full, right? And yeah, it's about as fast as you can run there, literally, as fast as you can run, because otherwise it's come over there to the box, right? This pump with this arrangement just about overflows it, but not quite. So it's a good pump for this little deal. Anyway, yeah, it's just a cooking. So anyway, if you have a little catch pan just like that too, that makes it super easy to rerun your cons, you know. So if you are worried about a couple of pieces falling through, like everybody is, and you just pull that pan out, you throw this pan underneath there, and run them again. You run whatever's in there again. And I've done that a couple times, and yeah, you get very, 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 very concentrated cons. I'll show you here. All right, let me get a tripod here. Okay, let's camera action. Boom. Let's adjust. I like to run it just a little bit, kind of above idle, like that. Just enough where it isn't like running super slow, you know. Kind of interesting watching this, how the material will all pile up right here in this pan. The stuff that comes off it kind of washes up and then settles in almost a straight line. Kind of interesting. Ooh, the silver spoon. Guys, get rid of some of this water here. Alright, let's try a little scoop of this here. And I'm just going to dump it on in there just like that. Oh yeah. See gold coming right up there right away. Washes out that black sand. Looking pretty good. Let me do another one here. Then I'll pull you guys up close to take a close-up look here. Put another scoop in there. Just like that. Oh yeah, it cleans up so fast. It's really nice. Yeah, it cleans up really quick. You guys move over here a little bit. You can see better. You can see on better maybe. Ooh, it's tough with that light, isn't it? Oh baby, it's tough. Real tough. I'll get a good spot for you here. Possibly. It's a little better maybe. Maybe C, maybe. Let's see here. I'll show you a little bit more. Hang on. Get all impatient on me. Here we go. There's my little scoop. Okay, I got a little bit left here. I'm going to give it some more water. Now, oh, I can see it's cleaning up real nice now. Let me get you on in there and you can check it out here too. Get you a little bit, block some of that light maybe a little bit. Oh, can you see that? Maybe you can. Yeah, there's tons of gold in there, right? Tons, yeah. There's a gram of gold in there. So I'm trying to get you a good position here. It's tough. Let's turn no light. Let's turn no light. Oh, you can't see nothing. Yeah, turn the water off there. We're bound to be able to see it now, right? All this gold here. Yeah, hopefully you can see it. I can't tell. All right, fine. Okay. Here, I'm gonna clean this dude out, and then we'll go from there. Well, remember I told you that stuff like ends up in a line here. See how the material ends up like in a line here? And move it up here a little bit. Right? I like that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's crank it up, see what we got. Oh, she's sucking. She's sucking wind. Okay, we're getting a lot of turbulations here. We might lose our gold. So far, nothing. It looks like we got all our gold still. Let's floor it. We'll put the pump in the water so we get full torquations, maybe. There she goes. Now if that didn't blow much gold out, that'd be a miracle. Right? You're ripping this thing now. Air and everything flying through it. Yeah. Cleaning up pretty good now. You can see we've got a lot of gold in there and almost nothing else. Let's see if I can turn that off. Can you see now? Let's turn this off. Maybe. There we go. Flashlight. Flashlight. Can you see gold? I think you can. Alright, good. Yeah, flooring it. I didn't see much fly out of there, so see what we got in our tailings here. See if we lost any. Okay, folks, here's our tailings. Check them here real quick and see if we got any gold that we blew through there, because we were letting it run. It probably ran for 20 minutes, right? on and off, flooring it and turning it down, turning it up, and everything you shouldn't do, I was doing. See how much gold we lose, right? Giving it kind of the cleanup sleuth torture test. It's bound to lose something because I haven't found any box yet that I couldn't blow something through. With enough practice, you can too. Okay, wash that stuff down there a smidge like that. And we got all these nice little black sands up here. Let's do that. We'll get them all reorganized again. All right, let's see what we got now. We'll toss. I can see a smidge of gold there. Definitely see a piece right there. I'm sure you guys can maybe see that too, right? Right here. Maybe. Oh yeah, pulled it out of the pile. There you go. You can see that. Anyway, yeah, there's one. There's another little tiny one right there too. But yeah, I'm surprised there wasn't more doing what I was doing. I'm sure there's some tiny ones in here. There's gotta be. Like I said, running it like a crazy person now. It's bound to at least something. And it did. Okay, there's another little piece. Wash some of this junk down. Okay. I got the junk down. And we can take a look here now. Okay, a little piece here. One here, one there, one there. There's about 20 or 30 little micro jobs right there. So let me see if I can shuffle the deck one more time here. Try not to get too much junk up there. I'll switch the water to this side. Okay, there you go. Now, we got it all coagulated into one spot, hopefully. Okay. There you go, definitely lost some. No doubt about it. But, like I said, that was purposefully trying to, you know. Running it super hot, hotter than you probably ever should. And then shutting it down, starting it up, shutting it down. Yeah, there's about, I'd say about 30 pieces you can see. There's probably about 100 there, really. But they're just micro, chico, except this one, two, there's probably about 20 that are a little bit bigger size. Anyway, yeah, the torture test worked. I could make it past some gold. Now, the ticket is though, is this. Say you ran this and you just ran it kind of normal and you got a little bit of gold like that. So, in this case, I would just do this, right? I just put this pan in here. Turn this dude on. Let it fill on up here a bit so it don't run off on us. There it goes. Not running off now. It's pushed up there. Let's crank up the juice a smidge. Turn on our light. That light is so good with your eyeballs. It's unbelievable. You can see the gold like crazy there. Very handy. Go just a smidge more. Just about like that. That's where I like to run it so far. Now, this stuff here, I just go like this with it. Most of it. Yeah, most of the fluffy stuff. Try and get some of this other stuff down in there. And there's some of the black sand. And there's still a little gold in there, I'm sure. Yeah, I'll rinse this guy out with my spoon here. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I got the last little bit in there, and I've been letting it run here for about, maybe a minute or two. And that's probably about long enough. You can see it's still got significant amount of black sand piled up in these 3 cells. Actually, the 2 in the middle primarily. That one's almost clean. This one's almost clean. Those are almost clean. Everything else is clean except basically those 2 cells. And they're getting cleaner by the moment. But I'm going to do this here. Shut it down. That's right. A lot of good looking gold in there. Let's go back to here and see what we got. See if we blew more gold through it. Because we very well could have, right? Oh. Off the bottom a little bit here. Let's see. The last time I did this, I could get a couple little tiny pieces almost every time. And, oh yeah, the same thing. I got a couple. I don't know if you can see those, but 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 10 micro specks there. I mean super micro. Yeah, and those ones, almost anything will blow that through. Just about well. And so at this point, see what I would do is I would suck up those few micro specks, pan this maybe once or twice, make sure I got everything, and then I would pan this material. See what we got here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just take this guy just like it is designed to do. Just push it up from the bottom right here. Right? Sometimes it wants to flip, so you got to get your fingers on it. Just slide this dude out, just like this. Well, this guy here, hopefully you can see that gold in there. I hope that's pretty goldy looking. Now you just take this guy, and put your hair a smidge so you can see, hopefully. There you go, now you can see. I just turn this dude over. Give it a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. Well, it's pretty clean. It's like that. So put that off to the side. See, we got quite a bit of gold and whatnot in our pan. I'm gonna turn my pump on again for a second. Wash this out here. Got a little bit of material in here. Gotta get on out of there. Like that, and we're done. We're good to go. Yeah, let's see how we did. If we got any measurable amount of gold on in here, or what? Of course we do. We know that, right? Look at that. That's about probably 2 teaspoons of corn now, right? And of course, loaded with gold. Loaded. Yep. Loaded with a gram of gold. Tap a little bit. Got a nice little gold smell showing up there. Not a little too much water. Yeah, it's pretty good. Look how fast that was, right? Real-time slime here. Actually, it's not real-time because I'm filming it, and it's hard to do everything when you're filming, and you know, you're worrying about it not getting out of focus and getting it too close. Okay. Anyway, yeah. That could be cleaned up in a flash now, right? So at this point, what I do is I just suck it up in a snuffer bottle, pan this a couple times, keep snuffering up all the gold, and then I would squirt that sucker bottle back into a pan it out again. That's what I'm going to do. It's been lightly panning this here for about a minute. See, I got it almost clean up there. A little bit more material to get out of there. It's just about enough for me at this point. Okay. Got a nice little fairly clean line of gold. Squirt my sucker down to a sucking range here. Just like that. Alright, so we got that first little pile. Squirt some water back in here. Like that. And we'll pan it again here real quick. Pan it out a little bit like that, right? Then the lighter of the heavies, that makes sense, black sand and whatnot, can get past all the heavy gold a little bit easier. All right, just wash it a bunch of times like that. Every so often you gotta tap it back up to get it all back in acting copacetic again. You can see we got a very nice line of gold there, right? Quite clean too, because most of the black sand's right here. There's a little bit in there, but not very much. So with this, well, get me a little bit of air squeezed out of there and do one more good little thick job there, like that. The water back on in there, and we'll do it one more time. Okay, looking for more, a couple little micro specks. Yeah. Now we're really getting down there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should get my roly-poly out and make short work of this. Oh, there's another one. Mm-hmm. We're getting down there now. Holy smoke, there's a couple micros now. Just the tiniest bit. Gold. I think that might be a hunk of gold. Okay. I think we're pretty much there. When you're running this thing, that is like a dream idea. You know, having some real light, especially when you can't see anymore like me. All right. Well, that's good, Colter. You did really good. Another thing that's important here is I ran this way up here like this and then kind of straight, this last bit straight. If you plumb something right to here that's got like an elbow, then the water is going to attend as it goes to the elbow. It's going to like shoot to one side and you'll get kind of an uneven flow here. So having a straight nipple on here with a little bit of allowability, I got about a foot there, I think, from the back of the box to the very edge here to get things going straight before it hits the box. That's kind of an important fact too, from what I've seen. Yeah, all in all though, it's very handy and very cute and 3D printed. I like that, man. Very good. And it didn't lose any of my gold, basically. I like that part real well. All right, peace, baby. We love you. Thank you, Colter. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate your decent, good ideas. Yeah, very good. You know, if you can imagine if you were to take this dirt and you would have ran it through a roly-poly first, and then of course classified it appropriately like you normally would, instead of just blowing through the box like I did, it would even catch those little micro spots probably, you know. But, you know, whatever, you know, quick classify, ran it right through there. I got 99.9% of all the gold right there. Maybe there's 0.1 in here, maybe a couple of them. It's so small, they're about like, you can't even see them. They're the smallest stuff that's not even, you can't even tell there. Anyway, very good. I'm pretty happy about that. Good job, baby. We love you, man. You have a great day. Peace.